evening, everyone. I am Jeanette Tracy, if you're still here. Hi, Tracy. I just put link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. Try getting in. Sorry, but you won't get in till later. We'll open the panel up a bit later on. Nice and easy tonight. Chris is glad that they're into dealer pots to wash. Oh, whether it's my thing or that clock's wonky. Not wonky to you. When I turn around and look at it, it looks straight. But yeah, everything looks a bit, I don't know. It says, oh, there you go. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, love. I'll just turn it round a minute. Are you all right?
It's all right. I'm laughing at what Chris has put. He says his arms feel like lead. He's been cutting that bush outside today. Hi, Miss Nini. How are you? Yeah, he got saved by the bell because he went out back and he was going to do a load out back, but the battery went flat, so he's had to wait. Yeah, for the. Hi, Bria. How are you? He's had to wait for it charging up. Have you had a good day?
Not bad. We've been to town, we've been to Rothwell, we've been all over the place.
So
I didn't realise we needed strawberry dried fruit for top, so I got none.
I said all along that I weren't going to use freeze-dried fruit because I don't like it. But I forgot all about telling Chris to get me some Smarties or something. Hi, Laura. How are you? So I've just got some sprinkles. Got some sprinkles, look. That's all
you can always get some tomorrow, can't you, and put it on?
Yeah, yeah.
Smarties.
Hi, Tim.
I'm going to take this off in a minute. It's just me onesie. What you just put on.
Oh.
I won't be baking in this. It's too warm. I'm getting a bit warm now.
I was going to say, I've been like this all day. It's been glorious.
Yeah, it has, yeah. But then when it dropped the temperature, and I had my little T-shirt on outside, I thought, I'm about to go and get this on. I'm a softie. But now I'm getting warm now.
Well, go on then, get it whipped off.
Go on, get it whipped off. Oh.
We may as well before we start anyway.
Bye.
So yeah, before we go any further, you preheat the oven 180 degrees centigrade, 160 for a fan-assisted oven, or in gas mark, it's gas mark 4. So yeah, it has. It got up to about 20 degrees here, Amjad. But I refreshed my weather thing, and I went to Chris. 20 degrees. So yeah, I was astounded. But it was still a bit on windy side. Well, I ain't, Laura, but yeah, you know.
Jeanette's bush has officially been trimmed.
Yeah, the bush
is not a Brazilian.
Yeah, officially the bush has been trimmed. So, I must say, he did it with edge cutters, and it was, you know, for all intents and purposes, they were going to go out back. But he started with it, and battery died, so that was that. So,
screw it.
So yeah, so that was that. Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the flat battery.
Yeah, flat battery. So let me know when you're ready, Tracy, and we'll make a start.
Don't know what's going wrong with this camera, but yeah, it keeps on dropping. I'm ready.
Yeah, okie dokie then.
I'll
So
turn it down.
we'll make a start. I'll just.
You just have to excuse that. That's my lamp pole. That way.
And
glad
for
they
this,
come out.
for Miss Nini, I do a 2-camera setup. This is me, like a tray bake tin. Tracy uses her air fryer, so she's using.
I'm using a round one.
So yeah, it is quite a bit. Yeah, it's like 250 degrees recipe. So, and for this one, we haven't used butter, we've used baking spread. Well, I have anyway. So, this is 250 grams of caster sugar. And 250 grams of baking spread, chilled. Chris has only just got mine out of the fridge because it's baking. it's baking spread and not butter. I think that's why it's got to be chilled. So we're gonna cream together the caster sugar and baking spread until light and fluffy. And I have to pour it here because the wire on this mixer isn't very long. So to this, you need 4 eggs. And it does say 1/3 of the flour. I'm not going to put it all in. I'm just going to put a little bit in. So I don't know. I'm not messing about doing 1/3 of this and 1/3 of that. I'm just going to leave it at that. So we're going to hiya, Johnny.
My father's love.
Now it says fold in the milk, which is
Did you put the rest of your flour in?
Pardon?
Did you put the rest of that flour in?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
It says fold in the milk, vanilla extract, and the remaining flour until fluffy, fully incorporated. So that's 2 tablespoons of milk. Um, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So yeah, we're just going to put rest of flour in as well. And I just say this part, you have to fold it in. He's got the because it's been nice weather. Ooh, I've just put my finger in that.
It's been lovely today, hasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, this part you know you fold it in, not use your. I think I might have to use my mixer. It seems a bit lumpy to me. I don't know about yours, Tracy.
We'll just see how it goes.
Mine seems a bit lumpy. Oh yeah, I'm just going to give it a quick whiz with me.
Ooh, army.
Pardon?
I said I've got army. My corn flour's disappeared now.
I don't like it when mine's got lumps in. So now we're going to add the mixture to the baking tin, and it's got to bake for 25 minutes. I hope Amjad our hysterics. They put a video up in group, and they were trying to teach his teaching assistant how to say foo-foo. It were hilarious.
Is this going to rise much, Jeanette?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
Mine's only a shallow. Oh,
I don't know to put all the mix in one tin. That were all.
but what I'm saying is, Tracy, I don't have Martin's only shallow because I were undecided, and I thought, should I use one of them, you know, them disposable trays, or should I use one? And I thought, no, this is a ooh.
Yeah, let's get this DVD.
Well, it's like Chris Johnny. He's been cutting that bush outside, and he went to make a hi Richard, how are you? He went to make a start on back garden, and the battery went dead in his in edge trimmer. But it's been on charge, it's ready and rearing to go. So yeah, that's how easy it is. Oh yeah. I thought it really hilarious, Amjad. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. But I didn't know till I saw an advert. You know how we all referring to the thing, Timu, it's not, it's Temu. That's how it's pronounced. Only because I've seen it on telly. And that's how I know it's actually pronounced Temu.
Always the team view.
Right, so Mr. P, if you want to put that in the oven, please. It's all ready. And I'm having a bit of a dilemma, Tracy, as what pink colouring to use. I thought, should I use some of that?
Hot? Ready?
Yes. Whether to use some of that hot pink or I've just gone for Dr. Yeah. I think I need a new one of them. Oh. But yeah, it was still funny, Amjad, with the way you couldn't pronounce it.
I think it's great that not having to wait for your light to turn on.
I know.
In the kitchen.
But yeah, I thought it really hilarious. Put that on one side for a minute, baby, because I've got to do this. So while that's baking, we're now gonna. I'm just gonna make the because once it's cooked, you prod it all over with a fork, and you put this mixture on it, and this is 125 grams of condensed milk and 35 grams of strawberry milkshake. Can assure you it is strawberry milkshake. And this is sort of like, once it comes out the oven, you let it cool down for a little while, and then you just tip this all over it. I'll just turn this light off so you can see. You see it's strawberry milkshake. And this is just a mixture of 125 grams of condensed milk.
Oh, yeah.
And 35 grams of strawberry milkshake. You see, the reason why you pour it over while it's still warm is yeah, it's going to soak through your sponge. So I thought we'd get that out of the way as well. So yeah, that's just a mixture of strawberry milkshake and condensed milk. And it's not a thin mixture, it's quite a thick, gloopy mixture. But but yeah, I saw an advert for that. Well, we all call it Temu, but it's an advert and they pronounce it Temu. Baby, can you open them patio doors? Baby, can you open the patio doors a bit? Can you open the patio doors a bit? It's all right for a change. He's charged his in-ear microphones and he's as deaf as a post.
When does that pink food colouring come into it?
Right at the very end when you mix yeah, when you do your double cream, your milkshake and your icing sugar.
So we didn't need no Pink Angel Delight?
No.
Sorry, because I got some just in case because I didn't have my list with me.
It's just double cream, 2 tablespoons of icing sugar.
Yeah, I've got all that, yeah.
30 grams of vanilla, strawberry milkshake, and that goes on top. That's sort of like your creamy topping. But this actually with condensed milk, because you prod your sponge with a fork, this actually soaks into the sponge.
Right. Oh.
So yeah, we can have a minute or 19. Tell you what I will have, baby. A drink of that black currant, please.
Got a coffee?
As well as that, yeah.
As well as that?
Mm-hmm.
What's your last then? Cool.
But, that's how easy it is to make this. It's... Oh, she's practicing at home. But it's one of them words, Dad, that you can't basically get wrong. You know what I mean? It's what it says, how you spell it. You know what I mean? Oh, what you've been making, Richard. Ooh, Richard says he's been baking. Do tell. And I've even thought what we're making next week. We're making lemon meringue blondies. So, and the lemon meringue bit comes in because you actually crush 6 lemon meringue, these meringue nests. I thought you were serious then, Richard. It says 4 baked sweet potatoes. But I suppose in a way, yeah, you have been baking because they're called baked potatoes. But I thought, hey, oh, what is he going to be joining? Is he practicing to come on baking lives with? You burnt your fingers, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, I did.
Johnny,
Like what you did. But I did it, do you know, have you had a cheese macaroni in a tin?
Mm.
Well, I fancied that one day, just for a bit of a, like a little of a snack. So I had some on toast, or I was going to have some on toast. And then I'm warming it up in microwave instead of putting it in a pan, in a plastic bowl, for 3 minutes. Well, as I got it out microwave like that, because sometimes I can touch stuff what's hot with my fingers.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. But this certain time must have been a bit too hot. I didn't know whether to, and as some spilt out onto my fingers, and over to chuck the rest on the floor, let go, what you do. So Johnny says, quick, get tip tap, because it went all over my hand. So them two little, it's a bit better now, but I went in bath today and pulled all scab came off that little finger, it's left a scar.
Like all blistered.
I've still got a scab on that finger.
Yeah.
And 2 fingers.
Oh,
See
yeah.
it? That one, that's still got like a little scab there, but that one all came off. It's just left like a little red mark on it.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hello, Steve.
Oh, when I first did it though, and I saw it, I thought all my skin come off. It were all, do you know the sauce what comes in the cheese macaroni?
Yeah,
It stuck to my finger. It was that hot.
Yeah. As I said, we all make these mistakes, Tracy.
Yeah. It was Wednesday day after we did that baking. So I wanted some cheese macaroni for my dinner, just a big snack.
I don't know.
So I was stood under tap for ages. I didn't know what else to do, but it bubbled a little bit and then it busted. Obviously, we're tidying up and cleaning, and now it left a load of scabs. And then,
well, I'll tell you what. You know, when I did that with my leg, Bella sent me some. They're like gel soothing pads, but she also sent me some like gel soothing cream. So what I'd do is I'd put loads of this soothing gel on and then stick one of these soothing pads over the top of it. And yeah, I mean, it took a long time for it to heal up, but if you remember, I think it were them two that I burnt. I burnt my fingers as well.
yeah, you did, yeah.
But
Well, once I had it under tap for a long while, you know, cold water tap, it did sting. It was just that it was just sore, you know, to So when you go to the toilet, passing in your jeans and pulling your clothes down.
But yeah, it's it comes keen for it that way.
I'll tell you something, I've drunk loads today. Must be warm.
Yeah.
You're walking about in it.
That's it. That's why I fancied a juice, because I'm, you know, I've yeah.
Yeah.
Did you what Richard said? He said he's been baking.
What?
So I says, well, what you've been baking? Getting all excited. He says I did 4 baked sweet jacket potatoes.
Hey.
I know I did. Hi Gary, how are you?
Gary.
But yeah, I mean, in a sense, he has baked, because yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you do have to bake jacket potatoes. So yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. But with this, it says Leave to cool in the tin for 10 minutes, then transfer to a wide cooling rack. But I'm not going to lift mine out. I'm just
I'm
going to,
thinking leaving mine in as well.
yeah, I'm
No
just leaving
paper.
it in the tin and doing it that way. Hey!
Is yours done?
No, that's coffees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they lost?
Which is what saw leaves of a group. They didn't fail, hopefully.
Leeds is playing Ipswich and Ipswich winning.
Ipswich versus Coventry.
What?
Coventry.
Ipswich.
Yeah.
I thought Leeds were playing. No,
Ipswich
They
is
were
second.
doing so well. weren't they?
Leeds are third.
They were doing so well as well. Lost last week, and now they're
If Ipswich score a win tonight, it's going to make it very, very difficult for Leeds to.
yeah, got to top.
yeah.
So they might have to
They've
play
got
in
to
the
do something.
playoffs. Chris has just said, because the position is with Coventry and Ipswich, it drops Leeds down into third place. So, like first and second is automatic promotion, but it means third, fourth, fifth, and sixth all have to play each other for the next spot because this 3 goes up. So it looks like they're going to be in the what they call the playoffs.
Yeah.
Whereas at one time they were right at top, and you know,
Yeah, they were doing right well.
they went on a winning streak, and everybody thought they'd run away with title. But 10 minutes left. So
Did you put yours on for full 25 minutes?
yeah.
Oh, well, I just put mine on for.
It's on a low temperature, you see.
Yeah.
So but I'll get him to look when it goes down to about 20 to about 5 minutes, and if it don't look like it's, you know, but this is the thing, you know, that's the thing with baking. As a baker, you know when it's cooked or baked when and when it's not, if you know what I mean. That's why I always say put it on for, like, when they say between this and that, I always put it on for lower amount, because if you put it on for higher amount and it burns, then there's no.
That's why I just put mine on for 20 minutes. I didn't know you put yours on for 25. I'll see what it says in a minute.
Oh, you dirty stop out, Gary.
Oh.
He says they only go up at 6 o'clock. He says they were up all night watching YouTube.
Did I read that, Juicy?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, yeah. Mine's gone.
He's losing the plot. Couldn't remember bringing me that juice in. There's no way I can stop up all night, Gary. I'd probably fall asleep, same as I was saying to Richard other night. I'll be. But not a lad. But yeah, no, not at my age. I couldn't do that anymore. Tracy looks like she's ready for bed.
No, I'm all right. See, because we walked Khalid last night. He fell asleep on the sofa about 7:30. I didn't think he'd go to sleep, but he did. But then he woke up at 3:30 this morning, early hours. Decided he wanted to play for 2 hours. And go back to sleep. And then we're back up again for 7:30 with alarm going off. I'm wondering, I'm surprised I'm still awake now, but yeah. You just saw me having a little yawn.
It were full of beans at 3:30 this morning then.
Yeah, for 2 hours. At 5:30, I went back to sleep, and the alarm was going off at 7:30. I thought, you little bugger. Oh. We don't normally fall asleep that early, but he stays here at mine. He's normally waits till about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. Then he sleep right through. But last night, for some reason, he wanted to go to sleep early. Oh. I think he's only just more or less gone to sleep, more or less now, in there.
Oh.
Ayla went up for a bath at 9 o'clock, and she said he's still awake, but he's half an hour.
But, so yeah, I thought, well, we haven't made any blondies. Go on, just one important baking question. I can see what's coming. Is it ready yet? You're Johnny.
I just think Jack now. He'll want somebody, he'll have to just wait till it's set. I'm not ready yet. I've still got some buns left from Tuesday.
It says, is the bake going to be available for testing tonight?
Nice to see it.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's double cream. So it's not like buttercream and you've got to wait for it to set. So in essence, yes, you could try a piece tonight because it's just double cream with milkshake and icing sugar.
No
but
condensed milk.
The icing sugar is basically to, how can I put it?
Thicken it.
To keep it stable. Yeah.
Because I thought we were going to put some condensed milk in as well, but we're not.
No, the condensed milk is when it comes out of oven, you poke it with prod it with a fork, and you tip that over the warm sponge, so it soaks through into the sponge.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's sort of why there's two lots of milkshake, because one you tip it over the top of your warm sponge so it soaks through, and then the other you add to your cream and to your icing sugar. So, well, according to mine, it says 4 minutes. Baby, will you just go and have a quick look at it? Because it says approximately 25 minutes. So I just want your expert opinion on whether you think it's... What do you mean? All these years I've been baking and you're not telling me you're not an expert at it now?
An expert eater? Oh, that much.
But, if it's still a bit wobbly, then don't get it out of the oven.
Mine's still a bit wobbly.
Have you got a score?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh. It's sort of like browning on edges, but...
Mine needs to go a little bit longer.
Does that look a bit wet to you?
A bit longer.
Yeah, I'd pretty. It's not actually sticking to the toothpick, but the toothpicks has come out like slightly.
Yeah, mine. Bit wobbly.
They're not. There's no. I haven't turned it off, So it's about 2.5 minutes. Yeah, there's no crumbs on it or any batter. It's just still a bit wettish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's always best to leave it in that bit, you know, that couple of minutes longer if you're not quite sure. You'd be glad to know, Crypto, there is some chocolate involved next week. It's white chocolate chips. So, but yeah, it's like a blondie mix, the one next week, but you crush these meringues and add that to the blondie mix, and the lemon bit comes in, you know, in your blondie mix. So it's like a lemon meringue of sorts, but a blondie. But so I thought, well, we haven't made anything. We haven't made like brownies or anything like that for quite a while. So, you know what Chris is like with anything lemon. So yeah, so I thought, well, we'll go with that. But yeah, I think after that, I think we might do some cookies of some sort. 'Cause we haven't done cookies for ages, have we?
No.
So I think we might go on to cookies. So yeah, it's only white chocolate, Crypto, but you know it's chocolate all the same, and you add it into the mix when you do this. Yeah, yeah. See what I mean? Are it's not very loud. I've got a Snickers cookie pie as well.
Snickers, that's no excuse to get an extra packet of Snickers.
Is it?
Yeah, no, just in case.
And the recipe that I've chosen is a Jane's patisserie one, and I love her recipes.
Okay. It's a bit better.
I'll try not to use the same end as I used before. I think it looks cooked anyway.
You turn it off.
Yeah. I've already
Keep
poked.
a little mix off cap.
I've already poked some holes in it. Zest to 1 lemon, and you use lemon curd in it as well. I think the lemon curd, I think you swirl it through it.
Yeah. I might get a new jar because I have got some in that cupboard, but it could be last time when we used lemon curd. But I can get a jar.
Because what you do is you put your crushed meringues and your chocolate chips and your lemon zest actually into your blondie mix. Pour it in your tin, and then you dollop your lemon curd on top and swirl it through. And yeah, that's that. Another relatively.
So like when it's cooked and that we'll see hot swirls of lemon curd, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'll see what's my is cooked now. Oh, it's a bit brown.
Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my fork and just get a few. I mean, it's not rose all that much, I don't think. See you later, Amjad.
No, I'm done.
So yeah, all I'm doing now is with a fork, just you know. I think that's enough. So yeah, we'll just wait for it to cool down slightly. So yeah, I've prodded it with my fork, and once it's cooled down a little bit, that's when this comes into play, the condensed milk mixture. But I envisioned it being quite a thin mixture, but it isn't. It's quite gloopy. So I'm just gonna move that over to there 1 minute, and I'm gonna have a I could turn that off now. See, what makes me think it's... You know, when I turn it off, say, you know, when I turn it off, it sort of like shows bits and bobs that, you know what I mean?
Then you have to get another one, Bobby.
I think I got that one off that Temu.
But mine's still not ready.
Team
Anyway, I'm sure they've got them on. See you later, Amjad. I'm sure they've got them on Amazon. It's only like a digital timer. So I'm surprised Amjad's arms is not like Arnold Schwarzenegger, all that painting. That were a big sigh, Tracy.
Pardon?
I says that were a big sigh. But yours not ready yet, Tracy.
It's lovely and golden brown, but when I keep on putting it in, it's still a little bit
Pickery.
on it. Middle sides are all cups. I don't want it to be. I want,
Hey, Pickering Tour.
Dovedale, Pickering Tour, a previous spring at Dovedale.
Is that where you on about going Thursday?
No, what it's called now.
Oh,
W. Wessington Reservoir.
oh. I'd never have guessed it.
But both more murderers. And I've said to where that Keith, what's his name?
Oh, that Keith, yeah.
That memorial.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, Richard is hoping to go on his travels on Thursday to this reservoir with his drone. If it's not too windy. Now weather's, dare I say it, improving a little bit.
No, I said that.
Yeah. But it did, on the weather app on my phone, it did say tomorrow is going to start off foggy.
Yeah, it said that on mine.
it's supposed to be nice at weekend as well, isn't it?
But you see, it's when warm air, you know, it meets cold air, and that's what causes the fog. So we'll have to wait and see what transpires. And I'd forgot about it being a bank holiday and all on Monday.
11 minutes.
What? Oh, there's 11 minutes to go.
11 added on a minute.
Just leave it a couple of more minutes and then in fact, bugger it, I'm gonna do. This is the condensed milk and whatever mixture, the milkshake mixture. I'm thinking, where's all them pots gone? You've took them in there, haven't you? I don't know how this is supposed to soak into thing because it's dead thick. But I suppose with it being warm, it's gonna probably thin it out a bit. Hey, oh. Biscuit's having a dream.
One biscuit. You tell him, boy.
I bet you can hear Biscuit. He's dreaming.
Get him. Get him. Get him, lad.
Oi. Don't you encourage him? Probably busy, Tim.
The chicken.
And about Anthony. And that's that. And that's the reason why you put it on while it's warm, so it soaks all into your sponge. So we'll leave that to cool down totally.
It's not cooking.
Oops. I got my doubts about that condensed milk mixture, Tracy, but it's soaking in nicely.
Yeah.
Did you realise your camera's turned round, Tracy?
I'm not doing that with it yet, Jeanette, because it's still in air fryer, mine.
Oh, I thought you were.
I was just watching you, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still in air fryer.
If it stays in long, I don't want it to burn, but mine's still not right quite done in the middle. A bit. Oh, edges are all nicely cooked, but I don't want it to burn.
I put the condensed thing on it, Tracy. Let me put light on, and then you might be able to see a bit better. You see?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's loud, yeah.
It's like soaked well into it.
Yeah.
So
Get it out and see what it is. Yeah, into it.
So yeah, this what I'm doing now is for the top of it, and this is your double cream.
Still a bit runny there in the middle. Oh, that's that. Can you take that off?
Ew, I dribbled that down. This is 2 tablespoons of icing sugar.
Where's that?
And 30 grams of strawberry milkshake. So basically what you do is just whip it up until it starts holding its shape. And then right at the very end you put your pink food colouring in. This thing's right round the table. Into this I'm going to add some pink food colouring. Come out bright dark pink now.
Did you put your icing sugar in with your cream?
Yeah, I've just put everything in, Tracy. Just
All right.
put me icing sugar, my cream, me milkshake
Yeah.
mix. There you go, guys. It's a nice, lovely pink colour. I might put just a tad more. That's a nice pinky colour. Oh, it's soaked right in that has.
Oh, it's here, Brad.
Must have all anything there. That's me. It's okay, just a couple of times. Can't wait for cookies.
How's my cooker too?
Yeah.
How's my cooker?
I think John's getting you the best one like this. But yeah, your cooker's out there in the shed.
Use it.
Like cooks with electric monks. That's what it is. Pull down. Yeah, put this in the fridge, it'll go off. Nearly, I'll get you some. Oh! I won't drink out of that cup, but drink out of any cup. It's okay, Fred, it's just that it's wrong.
It's because it's can't. He was giving you it.
Yeah.
He's giving you it. Was it?
Oh, it's alright. I'll get a glass that's supposed to be.
I drank that other one for that, though. I don't know, that'll do. Thank you very much. There's a lot to do with.
I'm trying to buy this one.
Let's
Yeah, but it's in the colour.
close.
I always get £3 off. I have to buy this one. No credit. Gosh. Good enough. I can't. I'm good. Yeah, and Henry keeps the tips to himself. Taking me crazy.
So that was which time just need 1 point on that.
Uh-huh.
And then leads, don't matter what leads does.
So what's going on out there tonight?
Everyone feels dark. She said, I wonder what's going on out there tonight.
Oh,
Open that door a bit then.
just love it.
Look at that double cream.
Not been to visit
Milkshake.
Nobody come to visit.
Double cream. So it's cream. Your milkshake.
I know that, Baba.
And sugar.
Oh,
And milkshake, icing, sugar, and double cream. And pink. Full colouring.
Kind.
Yeah, it says nice.
sort of seen it.
Burnt off the rest now. That's a bit condensed.
Oh,
It's different every time. I have to do it. Where's the chicken on this one?
So there you go, guys. That's it. And that is Milkshake Traybake. There's a spoon here.
Mine's melted. Yeah, I don't like this before, didn't
It's for food.
Let's see how it comes out. Mine looks a bit burnt on edges. Because that's the other thing.
Looks very nice, Tracy.
Thank you, Jeanette. Let's see how it tastes.
Yeah, I've just sprinkled them sprinkles just willy-nilly on it, and thank you very much, Crypto. I'm just going to put the link in again. If anybody wants to join us, they're quite welcome to do so. Oh, there you go. Need a bit of settling down in fridge, but apart from that, wait, to that. Thank you very much, Tim. It's all right. I was just telling Biscuit off. He was scratching that eye that he, that he had tumour on. He was just scratching at it. His nose is being naughty. So. But yeah, one word from me, and you know, I've he stopped it. I hate it when it does that, Tracy, because it will be in that eye where he's already had it out, and that what he were doing before.
Yeah.
When he had that tumour on his eye.
Oh.
Thank you, Bria.
The reason I think why mine took a bit long to cook, because I was realising, do you know when I was pouring it into that round tin I've got?
Yeah.
Load of mixture to the round tin. So it won't it was too watery middle, if you know what I mean, but it was getting burnt around edges. But we'll see what it tastes like.
Yeah. Like next week's, it's just done in a normal square 9-inch tin. You know what I mean?
I've got one of them as well.
Hi, Tommy. You've missed main event. We've finished.
Do you have my lighter, Fred? Yeah.
I didn't fancy putting the freeze dried on, but I'd forgot to ask Chris to get me some. Yeah, the only choco beans that I've got are green ones, and I thought, well, they'll look a bit outlandish on a pink cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But we just had
Hello, you bugger, you.
I'm a bugger.
Yeah, you said you've been baking.
Well, I did with baked potatoes.
I know. I was getting all excited, thinking, oh, Richard's. Yeah.
Done some baking.
Yeah, I got me 44p sweet potatoes from Sainsbury's.
Ooh.
I baked all 4 of them.
4?
I'm getting all 4. I had 2, and I'm going to have 2 tomorrow.
No, I mean, was it 44p for 4?
No, 2.
Oh.
2 packets left, so I bought both packets. They were big ones, though, big long ones, about that big. Big long fat ones.
That's one thing I've never tried. I've never tried sweet potato.
It's like, it's nothing like normal potato. It's sweet for a start, it's red, and it's very soft. It's like mash in a skin, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
When you bake them, it comes out like mashed potato in a skin.
Ooh.
Very nice, though.
I haven't baked them in like that before, but I've had a sweet potato like in a stew.
Yeah.
What did you have with it?
That's where problems started. I didn't have anything to put with, so I just tipped a tin of beans with sausages in. Pork sausages and beans.
Sausages and beans.
Well,
That's not bad.
You must have tons of salmon in the freezer.
I've got loads of fish, but I didn't fancy putting fish with sweet potato somehow. Got loads of salmon. And hello, Grass Cutter. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Gary. Hello, Bria. Hello, Tim.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I got home as well, and I emptied my rucksack, and for some reason I found a tin of corned beef in my rucksack. Well, what have I bought a tin of corned beef for? One.
You could have had it with sweet potato.
Had you put it in your shopping?
Well, I didn't in my rucksack. I didn't put it in today, that's for sure. It's obviously been sailing around in my rucksack for a week or two because I can't remember what I got it for. So what do I do with 1 tin of corned beef? You know.
Corned beef hash.
Yeah, corned beef hash. Corned beef sandwich.
Yeah, I'll have to think of it. Because it's quite expensive, that tin corned beef. So I must have had a plan for it at some point and then forgot I bought it.
And then forgot what plan were.
Yeah. So it's not recently I bought it. You know what I mean? I'd remember if it were recent. And it's not like it's something. I mean, if I were drunk at the time, then I could understand it. But I don't go in shops drunk. The time I'm ever drunk is when I'm sat here with you lot.
Tommy says, have it with your sweet potato.
Yeah, I thought that, but I just thought, see how it could connect with it. I don't know. I'll think of something. I think I might be able to do something to my pot with it.
I'm shocked.
Something, I don't know what, but something.
No.
So you've not actually bought it tonight. It's
Oh no, it just didn't happen in
previous
my
shopping
rucksack.
trip.
I just went through my rucksack and I tipped everything out, and there it were. Out it bounced this tin. I thought, what the bloody hell's this?
You're killing now, you.
And a Sainsbury's corned beef, you know, one of them with key on that you open tin with
Oh
key.
yeah. But they are, because don't you sometimes get that you get halfway round it or 3/4 of the way round it and then the bloody thing snaps off?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in one of them tapered cans that's a bit fatter at one end than the other, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
I can't imagine what I bought it for, you know. It's weird.
Or somebody could have slipped it in your rucksack and hope you got stopped for shoplifting.
Oh, there's no chance in local Sainsbury's where I go. I know them all. You know, they're never going to stop me. No chance.
Where somebody knocks on your door and say, "Oh, you want me to tin of corned beef back?"
Yeah, you corned beef knicker. Just can't believe. I don't think anybody would phone police.
Can't they, Richard?
What?
I said they've got to find you first.
Yeah, they've got to be keen if they're going to come all the way up here for a tin of corned beef.
It's nearly as mystifying as the chips that were on the floor.
I just can't think what I bought it for. It's not something to buy that, but I'm going to try and think of something that I could do in a pot with it. You know, perhaps buy some buds and make that corned beef doodah one. Is it corned beef hash? I might make that with it. And that can't be
This is no lie. It were a bit worse for wear one night, and he'd had some chips. And as he were going to bed, he seen this chip on the floor, and he says, "Oh, I'm not." He said, "I'll pick it up in the morning." Gets up next morning, and the frigger had gone. So he don't know where this chip went.
That would have the mystery chip. And where that chip went, I still not know. To this day, I even looked in Hoover for it, thinking, did I Hoover it up while I were drunk? You know.
He couldn't put life on him. Think where it,
no.
Or you know where it had disappeared to.
Yeah, she was on the other day as well, Garrett thing, but no, I know them all in Sainsbury's. There's no way they'd harass me for shoplifting out. I spend a bloody fortune there. I'm probably the best customer.
They know that they answer a good job with you because you go there most days.
I do. I do. Because it's right next to work, you see, so I just nip in.
It's more convenient.
I go at least twice a week for my mum, and each time I go for my mum, it's a 50-60 quid touch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she spends more money on bloody cat than anything else.
He's still ordering cat meat off for Amazon.
Yeah, I ordered cat meat, but she's still going on that because we ended up with about 300 bloody pouches last time. You know, because I ordered some, and my brother for some reason decided to order some as well. So I ordered 40 a pack of a big triple pack, you know, them like long boxes, triple, and he ordered a triple off Amazon. So she ended up with loads. But she still sends me. It's that Felix.
Oh, Felix, yeah.
Yeah, so it's that. But she says, I like to give her a change. So we get me a box of Whiskers. I think, God, that real spoiled cat it is.
Hey, I'll get what they're given, Richard. And
I say that to my mum. I say that to my mum. And she had her hips done and she was in hospital for a fortnight. That cat, flipping heck, I didn't have shed some stone weight off it. They got, you know what I mean? Whatever it got on plate, if we didn't eat it, there was no toast, and it cleared it every time.
That's what on, you know, because this is the thing.
I put it on
biscuits crafted like this. If the cats don't eat their meat, he knows they haven't eaten the meat. Now, if he's eaten his, Chris will, at end at night, what they haven't eaten, Chris will put down for biscuit. But he started saying to him, you eat your meat biscuit and you can have it. But it's like this. If you don't eat your own meat, you ain't getting cat's meat either.
No.
Yeah, Tommy says, is she back?
Yeah. Well, I thought it the other day, but I don't think I think they use the Sainsbury's near me as like some sort of training place or something because they're always rotating staff around. You know, it's weird.
Hey up, Richard, were you watching news tonight?
Oh, Christ,
A bit of it, yeah.
Did you see that massive fish?
Oh, God, yeah. That were a bobby dance.
£143 it weighed.
Yeah. I know. Did they keep it or did they put it back?
No, they put it back.
Right.
See, what the, I think he said, or what they said was, if they've got proof of the size of the fish that they've caught, then he'll give them the amount what it weighs, and it weighed £143. So just for actually catching that fish, he got £143 and he skyrocketed.
All right.
But the fishery manager said there's a bigger one out there.
Right.
I don't know whether it were like a ploy to get folks, you know.
I mean, freaking hell, it must have took some getting in that fish. I mean,
it took to land it.
Yeah.
And he put it on ground, and a bloke laid down its side on it, and it were bigger than what he were.
Yeah.
It were a catfish.
Yeah, it were a big bugger.
It were a whopper.
Because I was just leaving my mum's as that story were on, and I thought to myself, bloody hell, I wonder if they ate it because I would have made a lot of meals that bugger.
I bet, and some more. You'd have been stuck in the freezer up till next Christmas.
I know.
It were a catfish, Tommy.
I've been having it.
And apparently, from what I can gather, this guy that caught it took up fishing because he had quite a few mental health issues, and he likes to just go, you know, sit and fish, and you know, and sort of gather his sport. It were at a lake, I think, but it's owned by a fisheries that sort of breed fish and then put them in this pond. But the one that he caught, they said there is one bigger than that in there. But
it's been a minute, Jeanette, love.
Okay, then, Tracy. It's a long time since anybody's caught it. But because he documented it and he took pictures and everything, you know, and obviously the they had to put it in one of them sling things, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was that big. It took 3 of them to land it.
Just got out to the shower, me. It's like sticking the dump.
Yeah. Oh, quick. Chris, come in here, quick. That's just look at the size of that. Oh.
Smoking.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that bloody cat of my mum's is huge. And she feeds it everything. Every cat she gets, she turns into a flipping tiger. Absolutely bloody huge, and she gives it. She's every bedtime it has sort of a few prawns and some dreamy biscuits for bed. She says, "Well, she knows it's bedtime. In fact, when I get my dreamies out, I thought, bloody hell, look at that." So I had to get a 5 packets of dreamies tonight.
Prawns.
That's £7. 5 packets of dreamies. Oh, it's spoilt like cats.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go with that, but yeah, they're not that spoilt, Richard.
Yeah, and she likes a change, she says. I thought, likes a change. I like a bloody change. Give me a bag of prawns.
I don't like them.
As I said before, get what they're given and that's it. If they don't eat it, then they ain't getting nothing else.
I put the food down, if they turn their nose at it, it stays there until they eat it. That'd be simple for me.
My sentiment, exactly.
No, she's
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
You talk to cats and you'll say, well, you don't know how lucky you are. There's cats on the street that are not getting fed skin either. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't mind. It's not a cuddly cat. It's not one of them cats you can handle. You try and pick it up and it'll have your flipping head off. You know, it's not a cuddly cat.
Oh, I chased and I took her off.
The cats she used to have a brother and sister, twins like cats and black versions, and them you could do out with. You could pick them up, you out, and they never ever show their teeth or the claws. But listen, you only need to flipping stroke it wrong way, and that's it. It turns around.
Maybe I'm just going to put this in the fridge.
You're thick here. Oh, it's an empty bugger.
But we've had this black and white cat coming for days now. And
No, it's not almost.
I took her, don't bat an eyelid with it. I chased not so much because it's black and white like it.
No, I didn't. I took it on.
But yeah, I don't know why it keeps coming around here or
Yesterday, all I
that's the
did
thing.
Rachel biscuits.
Yeah.
when the battery's dying, it's
Mr. Bodget number 2's been back today.
Has he? Has he done out?
He's put a splash back on this downstairs toilet. He's been painting again in bathroom.
You know that cock up with pipe behind cooker?
Yeah.
Made all that
Yeah.
nice.
You know how
He's not Mr. Bodget, he's just Mr. Talk
No,
himself.
Yeah. Mr. Not Normal.
Yeah, but this Friday's.
Anyway, so Mr. Bodget, you know the pipe behind this cooker, it just, like it looked like he's whacked this filler in. Well, he's had to put, rectify. Pardon me. He's had to rectify it. He's put some more filler in. He's coming back tomorrow, and he's going to sand it down so it's smooth. So, yeah.
Well, at least it's coming to an end.
Aye.
Next week I'll be doing a bit of painting.
Well, apparently he'd been to Ivy's or he'd been to Poppy's because they needed some touching up bits to do as well. So that's where he's been there as well. Yeah. So he says to Chris, he says, I'll be back in the morning. Chris says, roughly what time? He says, well, what time do you want me? He says, well, I start work at 8 o'clock. Chris says, come at 8 o'clock. He's wanting him out and done and, you know what I mean? He says, come at 8 o'clock then. He's only got a few bits and bobs to do.
Oh.
He's put, in downstairs toilet, he's put the same splashback as what we've got in bathroom, except just like a little square. And then he's put like a white trim around it. Oh, it's nice. So hopefully, touching wood, after tomorrow, we not have to see him again.
No.
That's the way you laugh. Can you remember that brush that we said we'd acquired?
That what?
That brush that we said Chris had acquired.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he'd been trimming bush today, so he says to Callum, he says, go in our bed, because it's been upstairs in our bedroom out of the way. So he says to Callum, he says, go in our bedroom, he says, and there's a big brush in there. He says, will you get it, me? Yeah, comes down with it, and he's brushing edge trimmings up. Guess who comes past? On it, Gaffy says, is that our brush?
I need to.
He says, yeah. He says, I wondered where that had gone to.
He
says, first time I can use it, he says, since I've acquired it, and it's been up in the bedroom all this while, the first time I can use it, he says, a boss comes walking past.
Is it our brush?
It's been stuck in our bedroom, Tracy, for weeks, and Mr. Bodget left it, right? So Chris says, and it's quite a big brush head, like one of these big brush heads.
Yeah.
So Chris says, oh, that'll come in handy. So he took it in our bedroom out of way because there's no need to go in our bedroom. And that's where it's been for weeks. And because he decided to, you know, get edge trim, he got Callum to come fetch it in a walking days, you know, to
So don't try
and Gap comes past.
when he has to take medication.
But yeah.
Yes, he will.
But he was kicking his head. He says he's been stuck in our bedroom. He says all this time. Oh dear. Sounds low though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the splashback is it's exactly the same as what we've had for in bathroom. It's that white sparkly bit. But it's just like a square like that. And what they've done is they've put like a white strip around it. Because we kept saying, well, surely there should be a splashback behind that wash basin downstairs. When you turn the tap on, the water splashes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, budget number one, he came and said, oh, I've been to all these properties and not one of them has had this splashback. So he sort of dismissed it. But that, I think his name's Andy, which is Gaffer.
We'll move it then.
Yeah, it's all done, Nini. So basically, he dismissed it as, I mean, it were only finisher, odd job man, and he thought he were boss, and he says, well, all properties I've been to, not one of them has had a splashback. Anyway, yeah, the Gaffer came out and he says, why ain't nobody fitted a splashback on that in this downstairs toilet? As I've said to him several times, this toilet should have a splashback on it, but no. You know what I mean? He was. He adamant he knew best, but this Gaffer says no. It definitely needs a splashback. Did you go? Oh, the spoon. There's a spoon here, baby. Oh. So yeah, that's finally done, and there's been nothing doing a bit of touch-up painting in bathroom. I think that's about it, and this filling in behind this. Oh, I know what he's got to do tomorrow. You know, like in here, we've got like a cornice that goes all the way round. Well, it's same in kitchen above the window, and apparently when they'd painted, they'd not done anything with this cornice. So that's another job he's got to do. He's got to paint that, but that's about it. But he couldn't do anything. Oh, electrician put it right. Same electrician that did it. And he turned around to Chris and he says, I fixed that light switch for you, like you were doing him a favour. So Chris just turned around to him and he says, well, it were your first place. He says, you were the one that did it. He says, were I? He says, yeah, you were the one that did it in first place. So, you know, isn't it karma that he were the one that actually came out to fix it? So yeah, all fixed, Tommy. I must say, I think it's like a cornice, like what I call like a pelmet above the sink, and it goes to the length of that wall where the window is. And I think somewhere along the way they've got to paint that. So anyway, this Gaffer must have spotted it, and he's just got to do that tomorrow. Hey, oh, Hazy's here.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Why are you practiced on a Tuesday night?
Yeah, sort of live practice, like the old grey whistle test.
Fuck yeah.
I'd just gone live before, and I just
You need to leave it in now, so otherwise you're going to
Right.
have
We're already live. I don't even know what the time was. When I'm in that place, time is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I don't even know what time is. But we're a bit ropey tonight. We haven't had the drummer wasn't having he wasn't there. He haven't practiced for 2 weeks, so he wasn't there last week.
Oh, Nenny.
And he's got a bit of a dodgy hand. So, but I mean, we're all right. We've got a bit of fun, you know.
So yeah, are you practicing Thursday as well then, as well as tonight?
No, it's the bass player's wife's birthday on Thursday, so
Oh, so that's why you practice.
that's why he changed it to Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. So what are you cooking?
Good.
What did you cook?
We've made strawberry Nesquik milkshake Traybake.
Oh, that sounds like diabetes.
Everything that tastes good, diabetes.
I know.
Everything that's healthy for you. It's
Is
not
it finished?
everything that tastes crap is healthy.
This
And
is
everything
for a
that tastes good
fridge.
is not.
Baby,
Has he got a set?
it says this washing pot.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Chris.
So he'll bring it out in a minute. Yes, it 2K last night, Nini.
Did you now? When do I get my £100?
You have to wait until Thursday for the Wheel of Fortune.
Is it Thursday?
Were it still at 2K this
Thursday.
morning then, Richard?
Oh,
Sorry?
not,
Was it still at 2K this morning then?
Yeah, it's at 2001 now.
Ooh.
I'm not happy till it gets to 1,000 and then like at least 10 or 15 over it.
Yeah, you want a bit of a thing, don't you? Cut a buffer.
Like a leeway.
Bit of a buffer.
Yeah, I'm 70 over my.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah,
Bit of a buffer.
so good.
Photo, video.
Oh, turn off. I don't know what was the sound quality like, because listening back, it wasn't great.
Sounded all right on live.
Did it?
Sounded all right, yeah.
I've also got a version off my.
You sound like you belong together now, you three. Like you're the complete thing,
Well, we are starting to get a bit better, yeah.
you know.
Definitely.
I think what Richard's trying to say is you're getting more gelled,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There seems to be more.
Twice.
There's less sort of, there's more banter in between rather than let's do this, like you just crack on with next song with a bit of banter. So it's like almost like you all know what you're all thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice this. I can monitor the situation.
Because we have been together now for like over a year, so
Body language speaks volumes.
yeah. I think it's clear that I'm the leader. You know, we figured that out. I think they're accepting it now.
Yeah.
The drummer is quite a stubborn character. If he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't do much to camera, does he? He doesn't say much. I noticed you commented on that tonight. He doesn't speak our drummer.
What's wrong with his hand then? Is it repetitive strain injury?
No, he rides mountain bikes and he fucking done some big jump or something on the weekend. But he's 61.
Oh, fire. Doing all right then.
Yeah.
You see, it helped as well. Like Woody come in and he said, anybody that wants to drop the link, blah blah blah. So I think
I had Chuck in my live show the other day.
Yeah, what?
You know Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, fuck you, Chuck, and all that. I had him in my live show. His wife in my live show, his girlfriend.
Obviously his wife, yeah, his wife popped in first, didn't she?
And then so did he. But then he became a member of my channel.
Gordon Bennett.
You should have said To be a member, you have to tell us what your age is before you can join.
I did mention. I said, listen, I know you remember now, but when you fucked off and wouldn't say your age, I thought you were a weirdo, and I said, "Fuck you, Chuck." And then his girlfriend right laughing, saying, "Lol, he's my partner." So she didn't think I knew. It's like, yeah, I know. But it is what it is. Isn't it? Oh, nice.
It's like a sponge.
It looks like blancmange.
Yeah. Well, that's cream on top.
It'll be demolished for life.
You got a new chair, Tracy?
What?
You know, can you remember when? Because
You got a new chair,
as well.
Yeah.
Chair looks
It's
different.
not leather, it's just
Having all
cloth.
the stock.
Oh, the chairs.
Yeah.
You know, today, yesterday I done my swim quick.
So,
Did you do it? Was there when I was doing yesterday? Oh, well.
How much she shaved off it now then, Easy?
Well, yesterday I got it down to 16:50, which is not 16, 26 minutes, 51 seconds, which is, I've never been down in the 26 minutes. It's normally, I took a minute off it basically, yeah.
Well, you think
Today,
altogether you've shaved 4 minutes off because you were doing 30 minutes, weren't you?
yeah. Oh, yeah. But
So altogether you've shaved 4 minutes off it.
today I got it down to fucking 26:21. I took another fucking 30 seconds off it today.
Well,
Crazy.
you know.
And my run. I done my run in 5 minutes 18 seconds.
You're gonna be like a torpedo.
It's fucking crazy. I can run. I can run 1,000 meters in 5 minutes and 18 seconds. It's fucking crazy.
I noticed Brian's put a new short up on his channel. Bless him.
That's that was my idea. I thought,
Yeah.
I
Who's the star of this short? I thought I saw my face on it. I thought I know what's coming here.
I was there and all, Richard. So you know.
No. What I said because we want to try and get more people in. So I said just do little snippets of the show and put them out with shorts. You know, entice people in. Some funny bits. You know what I mean? The shorts do well, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
They get out to a lot of people. So
I put one on the other day and it's had 5,000 views.
yeah.
It's just a steam train.
Yeah.
Does my edit. You can put one on, get 5,000 views, then put one on another day and it gets 20.
I know.
No logic. No logic to it.
Chris said exactly the same thing, Richard. He says,
No
you
frigging logic.
put a short on and it gets a massive amount and following day you might put one on and it only gets
I put one on about over a year ago now, and we first 2 days 48,000 views. 48,000. What?
Hey, I tell you something. Tim commented on one of my very, very first vlogs I ever did, and it surprisingly it's done quite well view wise, and it would just come my busy day. Yeah. And I went, oh God, that's a blast from the past. You know what I mean? That was one of my very, very first.
I get somebody will comment on something I haven't seen for years, and I'm like, fuck.
I know, and I says, oh God, Tim, that was one of the very first vlogs I ever did when I started YouTube.
My favourite's still the pipe. The pipe. Coming home with me, that pipe, and you put camera back and you walk past with pipe on your shoulder.
No.
Oh, me? You talking to me?
Yeah, with pipe, yeah. The pipe and the mouse. The pipe and the mouse house.
I got so many videos. It's crazy.
I love it. The mouse house. I've just got the mouse in his house.
Yeah, it was a little fucking field mouse, man. I felt guilty about that.
Oh.
He's got a nice life under this big railway sleeper, and he goes and bounces.
Yeah, probably making a nice little home for himself, and there's me fucking rolling it down a hill.
Evicting it.
It's like someone just coming and fucking kicking my house over. You know what I mean?
Honestly, crypto,
to me, it's cringeworthy. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know what I was talking about or what I was doing or anything.
It's no worse than looking at yourself back on video.
Because Crypto says, yeah, I watched that one too, being told, as Tim told me. But yeah, what? Oh. But yeah. But that's the thing. When you start out and then you look back on them years and years later, it's very cringeworthy.
Nah, don't worry about that. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I used to think that.
mean, neither do I, but you look at that and then you look sort of, you know, I were even nervous then, sort of just talking into camera. You know what I mean? And now, you know.
You soon get over it, don't you? I would say, you know, I couldn't speak and I'd just sit here quietly trying. I couldn't give a shit.
This is the thing as well, Richard. When I first started doing the baking live, I mean, it's all right when you're doing a baking vlog because you can say, oh, you know, we'll cut it here and, you know, and do this and do that and do other. But when you're actually doing a baking live, you've got to do it as it happens, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. When I first started doing the baking lives, I said a lot.
Yeah, you notice those type of things.
Yeah.
Do you know 8 years ago I couldn't speak to a camera?
Yeah.
But I always wanted to. I always felt like I wanted to all through my life, really, but I just never could because I had nothing to say. I felt like I had nothing to say to the camera. And then a friend of mine nominated me for the 22 push-up challenge, and which meant I had to do 22 push-ups for 22 days, but then make a video and nominate 3 people each day.
Yeah.
And I done that, and I done it in different locations every day and everything. So I had a reason to speak to the camera, and as soon as I done that, it just totally took my feet off the cameras. And here I am.
Well, this is it. You know what I mean? I think in them kind of situations, everybody's nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
first 2 times, you don't know what to say. But once you've got over that, then I can sit here now just on my own and talk crap to nobody. I don't want to.
Yeah, I
usually do.
Yeah, well, that's why I used to like doing the coast videos where I just chat shit, walk up the coast, and just chat shit. And guess
But it's usually the shit videos that people watch.
Yeah.
You try and put a bit of effort in to make the video decent, and you get no views, but you do something crappy and everybody watches it.
I've got every type of video.
You know what you were saying?
Yeah,
you do a short and it gets thousands of viewers.
I spent
and then you do one a few days later and you get about 20.
all the crazy shit.
Richard said there's no rhyme or reason to it.
No. It's true as that, Chris. I mean, I'm just looking at my shorts and 48,000, 38,000, 15,000, and then next one will be 21 views.
Yeah.
You know, it's no sense. It's just nonsense. It's weird.
He's scratching his eye again, I know.
You've got hay fever in your eyeball. Have you been out for a wee wee? Is that what's the matter?
Talk about it, knowing when it's treat time, Richard. You want to see our biscuit? He's sat there like this, looking up at Chris now.
Yeah.
He loves them dentist sticks. He loves dentist sticks.
Yeah, I would have used to like them. I used to like everything.
Hold on. Listen,
I had to laugh, Chris. You have to say to him, it's all gone. It's all gone. And he went to our biscuit, it's all gone. And he went,
I'm approaching 1 million views.
1 million views.
Yeah.
Tommy says you should do some local history vids of Darwin.
Yeah.
How's Buddy, by the way, Tracy?
He's picking up a little bit.
Johnny was saying.
I was really, really worried about it the other night when Johnny got him in the bedroom.
Yeah, because he was shaking a little bit, and I think it's when he gets his coat, when he cuts in, gets cold and that. But yeah, you see when we put some, you see he's going a little bit blind. So when he comes out of that place where he lives to go out, if there's something way and it's not, and he don't know it's there, he's banging into it. If you know what I mean. He's not walking round it, he just bangs into stuff.
It's like Harry Potter, he lives under the stairs.
So like I says to Johnny, he's just used to coming out, not in his way, and going straight out the door and coming back in. If there's something in the little floor, he's just knocks himself into it.
But this is the thing with our biscuit, you know, even though he's got one eye, he's got to have certain things in his peripheral vision. If something sort of comes up quickly on that side where he ain't got an eye, then he gets a bit defensive about that. Biscuit.
He'll know his way around your house, won't he? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He knows his way around, and so does my dog.
But it's sort of like if something surprises him. But it was like Tucker coming earlier on, and he sort of came up on him on that side where his eye's missing. And it was you know, when he were making a right racket. And I think it was because it's sort in his eyes, I think he thought our Tucker had crept up on him. But I mean, he weren't. He was sort of just passing by, and I think it startled him more than anything. But yeah, I mean, he knows his way around things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The odd occasion that is, you know, had a thing where he, you know, he can't find something.
He'd have been a bit cold and he's been shaking, and then Johnny would have been a bit worried.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't got his little bed no more. Better throw it out. Because it got to the stage where he'd go out for a little wander outside, not do no, and if he hadn't been stood out there watching him and we didn't know, and we brought him back in, it's had like accident, you know, where he instead of doing it on the floor, he's done it on his bed, so his bed's in bin now.
But
that fruit washer machine.
Took Chase's at door. But this is the strange thing, because we've had Chase from being a kitten, he's not bothered about Chase in the slightest. How can I put it? They tolerate each other, him and our Tucker. You know what I mean? But with our Chase, he'll, you know, he lets him go up to him, and he lets him, you know, sometimes he snuggles his head. And yeah, well, I didn't want to say that. Did you hear what I said? Smells each other's arses. But no, I think it's with having Chase as a kitten is more or less, you know. Boy, do you mind?
Sorry, that's the watch.
Got one of these watches like what you've got.
Who is it?
Like a TV.
Hey?
Who done it?
Who's what?
Who done it? Who's the culprit?
Chris.
Oh, I wouldn't have that. Put him in the cupboard.
I know. Hey, hope that's no word of a lie. You know, last night, Easy, when Richard got his 2K, he says, we'll definitely be having a giveaway on Thursday night. Chris says, well, I only want one more subscriber. He says, and I'm giving her away. Meaning me. I says, you know where you're sleeping tonight, don't you?
In doghouse.
Bed.
In doghouse. In bed with Biscuit in there. But then we got on about this, because Chris, when we went to Bideford Bay, because we got on about holidays, Chris did that water zorbing, you know, where they've got, it's like a great big massive ball and you go inside it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them.
And because we're going to Flamborough, and I says, yeah. I says, you know where Chris is going, don't you? I says, he's going off edge of Flamborough Edge in a water orb. I says, I'll get my own back on him.
Why did you say so?
I'm going to push him over edge at cliff. See if he bounces. But I told Tommy, I says, we'll go over to your neck of woods. I says, and I'm going to push him into sea. And I says, see if we can make it to Ireland in this water orb.
Website that you sent. This thing here. Have to go.
You know what they say, don't you?
And if the
Farmer's the bitch.
You can private with me.
Yes, me.
Would I?
Yes.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes.
I don't, because I wouldn't.
We'll see.
Yeah. Is the dog blind, Tracy? Yeah, he is. Well, if he ain't totally blind, Tommy, you know, is 95% blind.
Well, he's completely blinding. Johnny Fix is blinding one eye, and then the other one's just a little bit, half an hour.
So. Tommy says that's all the short of using to get here now. Well, there you go, Tommy. You heard it here first. Anyway, I'm going to get going because I've been going on 2 hours. This table and everything needs taking down.
Yeah,
so I'll see you all tomorrow evening. And thank you for everybody for joining me. Thank you for Tracy for joining me, and Richard and Azy. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Chat.
Hello, everybody, again. This is the second half.
You don't normally stay, you normally go.
This half